Good day, traders. This is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach Aftermarket Update for the Live Trading Alert Call Room. Today is Wednesday, April 26th, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today. First trade from left to right was our gold trade. We tried an S play late in the morning, 1266. Trade made up to 9 ticks, but really 6 to 8 ticks. Told everybody it's really late in the morning. I said I would stay to see if it was going to follow through. It didn't make very much more than the 8 ticks, and smaller traders might have just taken that since it was late in the morning. On crude, didn't want to do anything at the crude news today. We did have a long there, but it was right at the news when the market went up. Wanted to let that volatility kind of settle out. Said that we may get up to around 98, and I said we would definitely sell around 98 if it popped up there on the news. I did lower that, and I said, you could be a little bit more aggressive, try to get it as high as possible, but some people did, I think the lowest I heard somebody say was 85. Said you could do it as low as 80, 81. Even at 80 would have been 8 ticks and then a break even. From the 90, would have been up to 15 ticks. We shorted up there. Some people even might have gotten it a little bit higher. But again, no real follow through. But I said it might not follow through. It might just be a pullback. And then we'll have to see if it's going to continue on. If it gets back up into this box, once that red candle came, once it got back up into this box, I said likely it was going to continue higher up to the 1520, which it did. But we didn't really have a trade up there that made sense. We did try to short here, but the S&P was still screaming, going up. We did try to short on an RS up here at 81, 49.80, 49.81. That one made 8 ticks. Again, no follow through. And then our best trade really was the ES. We originally took it in the morning, but it was right at the open. I wanted to wait for a little more confirmation. So we actually got out of the trade. We would have never been stopped out of it right here after this red candle. Actually, it was up a little bit higher. We still would have never been stopped out of it. But when it came back up, I said, just get out of it. Let's reassess. I want to make sure that, they're not going to sell it off today. We did that. We waited. It was kind of chopping around up here. I said, if you want to buy 87.50, 87.75, you could do that. You'll see that it made. Now, we did have to hold this through the into the crude news, but we were in a risk-free trade by then. And it never came back. Didn't do too much on the crude news, just continued to grind up. So, that made from, let's say, as low as 87.50, made all the way up to, 94.75, let's call it 94.50. It was about 7 points. I don't know that anybody actually got 7 points. I know somebody said they got out around 92 here, 92.50. So a couple points for a lot of people, up to 4 or 5. That was a nice trade. I mean, that was really the best one we had because we were trying to navigate everything. So that was a nice trade there. So we're going to do it all over again tomorrow. Until then, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you back tomorrow.